Diane, I want to ask you, and this is something you've heard me mention in the past. I always say, because the industry's so big, right? The industry is bigger than any loan officer, any company, anybody out there, right? Regardless of how many $billion you produce, we're all still, a spike on the wheel. So something I always love to mention is that I love to build a business around the lifestyle that I want to live, and I feel like you've been able to do that. Can you let me know about some of the things that you've implemented or changed within the last years or months that have allowed you to, travel the world and do some of the things that you're doing now while still continuing to become not just a top producing loan officer, but grow, right? And I'm not saying growth is linear where you're growing every single month. Every single month is not a personal best, but we can look back on any 1 year period or 3 month period and there's growth there in all kinds of different ways, right? So what would be some of the things you feel like that you implement now that you do now? Is it the team that you have? What's changed that allows you to do this?
What's changed that allows me to do it? That's kind of a hard question. What's changed from what I was doing before? Mm-hmm. I mean, I think it's the opposite. What hasn't changed? Mm-hmm. It's doing the things, like I said, like being consistent. And like when I do travel a lot, and that's a lot of what people see. I post, I'm here and there.
That's all they feel. You feel like they see sometimes.
What they don't see is that half of that trip I'm on the calls. In the mornings, I'm dedicating certain hours to make sure that I'm still, pre-approving. Now, thankfully, I do have a team that can help me, and I have support to do that, which has continued to allow me to do these things and have this lifestyle that I have. But it is behind the social media, the blood, sweat, and tears.
Well, you don't see.
Literally, it's what you don't see.
And we do a terrible job of posting that, to be honest, right?
Like, we don't post a lot of the behind the scenes. Yeah, but it's still there, even though I'm out and about. Yeah. So I think that's like, I'll literally be at an event, I step aside to do a call. We're in this content, and I literally step aside to take some calls,
Loud and behind the camera here didn't let me, but I always say the same thing. I'm like, it would be like, that's Diana. Like, I've never, anywhere that I've ever seen us, whether we're at a dinner or anything like that, you do not shy away from like picking up the phone and getting back to that partner right away, or I'll see you walking outside the restaurant back and forth. And then what's the saying? It takes
what it takes. What it takes. So it literally takes what it takes. So. And it's like, I do that to allow myself to be able, because if I always had dinners and events and stuff to go to, I wouldn't be able to keep up with stuff. Like, you really have to use your time. I think that's the thing that I'm like, okay, you're on the way, you're in the car, phone call. In the morning, wake up, which I know is not a great thing, but sometimes I wake up and I answer a few things, and literally anywhere you're at, as long as I have a phone and service, I can do anything. And that's the beauty of being a loan officer. We don't have to be out and about, but we just have to be plugged in. Speed
and consistency. That's gonna win you partnerships. That's gonna win you deals, and that's something that I could tell you that you do better than just about anybody I've ever seen, which is why it's gotten you to where you're at.
Thank you.